Carla and Sara, welcome to this conference. I look forward to hearing from you. By way of context, I want to tell everyone that Sara is a reader in teacher development and pedagogical innovation at the Faculty of Education at the University of Cambridge in the UK. She's a research director of the EdTech Hub, which investigates the potential for using EdTech to raise outcomes for marginalized learners in low and middle income countries. And Carla is the founder of Refracted, which is an online global interdisciplinary learning and education community. Carla was previously the Director of Futures at University College London, UCL Institute of Education, where she developed new initiatives and ran an EdTech startup program that mentored over 250 startups in impact evidencing and research, as well as strategic and product development. Now, the reason why I've asked these two phenomenal leaders to join us is you may have heard that we have a global survey that's taking place, that's in the field, that the EdTech Hub, Sara and her team, and Carla and our T4 team has been engaging with. So welcome to this conference, both of you. I want to go to Sara first. Sara, tell us about the importance of actually surveys and why should teachers actually respond to the survey?
Oh, thanks, Vikas. I mean, the EdTech Hub was really delighted to partner with T4 on this particular survey. I think this will help us build up a really global picture of what teachers have been experiencing in the past year. And that's the real power of a survey, that we can reach people in remote areas of the world all over the place and gather their views and use them to help us move forward and see, how we want to plan, give some messages to policymakers and educators worldwide. So I think survey can be a really powerful tool. It's the only tool that can actually reach people at scale in that way.
Wonderful. And Carla, I come back to you in terms of I come to you, not come back to you. I come to you to say, okay, what encouraging words would you have to the 45,000 teachers that have registered for this event today? What incentive do they need to actually go and actually complete this survey?
I think the biggest incentive is that actually this gives you all a voice. You can all participate in a global voice and a collective voice of teachers all over the world, which is not something that happens very often. Let's face it, teachers don't often get a voice at all. Never mind a voice at this kind of level of potential wonderful noise that we're going to get out of this survey. So from that perspective, I would encourage everyone to kind of take part in this, because it's about you. It's about your life in the classroom, and we want to know more about it, and we'd like to hear from you so that we can also share it back with the world about what your community is dealing with and how you've dealt with it. So I think that's an amazing opportunity for teachers to be part of.
And Sara, I come back. Thank you for that, Carla. I agree with you. And teachers, when you listen to teachers, everything changes, in my opinion. And so, Sara, in terms of where can you point to as examples where surveys have actually brought in, or understanding teacher voice has actually heralded in change for the betterment of education?
Gosh, well, there've been quite a lot of surveys over the decades. Some of them have been much bigger and more influential than others, I guess. I mean, the OECD TALIS survey gave us very good impression of what teaching and learning is like in different countries, how teachers are experiencing that, what they have available to them, the experiences that they go through. And I hope that the T4 survey will have a similar reach and impact. I'm very confident that it will. And it's a particularly timely one, this one, because we're about a year in, since the pandemic struck education worldwide. This is a really great time to take stock, to see what teachers have experienced and to devise strategies for moving forward. So I think the messages will be really powerful, and I'm sure they'll be taken up.
Fantastic. So if you wish to take part in the survey, and I hope you do as a teacher, you can go to our website again, and at the bottom of the screen, you'll say, take part in the global poll on teachers and technology. we want to get as many responses as possible, because I think it is fabulous to be able to have this opportunity to actually weigh in at this inflection point, I would say, in education. And so having you and your thoughts and your views and your perceptions, I think, will be enormously helpful to a wide array of people. And so the idea is that May the 23rd, the poll closes, but don't wait till then to complete it. Don't do what you did with attendance and registration for today's event. Straight afterwards this event, even maybe during this event, you should go and complete that survey. And it's on our website, t4.education. And I look forward to all these incredible insights that come from it. And so Sara and Carla are co-authors of the report that we will publish in September, fingers crossed. And from there, we hope to see a humongous amount of traction and influence that comes from, well, this is what teachers around the world think when it comes to education technology services and products. So thank you so much, Sara and Carla. Sara, you wanted to say something else?
Yeah, I was just going to say, and please do share it with other teachers that you know through your networks. We really want, having a large sample is really important, and reaching people across a range of countries. I'm really excited looking at the chat on the YouTube channel, how many different countries are represented by the people who are already in this meeting. But I know that you all know other people who might not be here today. So please share it widely and see if we can get it out there.
Yeah.
So 143 countries, Sara. That's incredible, right?
Fantastic. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Carla, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to say to everyone, this is about you, so make sure that you're being heard and that you take part in being heard. This is really about you and about, your next chapter in teaching after the pandemic as well. This, like Vika said, we're at an inflection point, and now it's time to start the next chapter. So to start that next chapter, hearing from you will be absolutely fantastic. So thank you.
On that note, thank you so much, Carla and Sara. Really appreciate you coming and encourage everyone to take part. We look forward to seeing you again in September when we publish the report. Until then, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.